Theseus was born the son of Aegeus, the Athenian king. However, he lived with his mother in the south of Greece. She was told by Aegeus to place a sword and a pair of shoes in a hole, and cover the opening with a massive stone. When Theseus was strong enough to roll the stone out of the way, he was to travel to Athens and reclaim his spot as a king's son. Theseus was advanced for his age, and it did not take long for him to take the sword and shoes and begin his journey to Athens. Wanting to make an immediate name for himself, the young hero refused to go safely by sea, instead choosing to travel by land. On his way, he slayed all the bandits in his path. Perhaps the worst of all is Procrustes, who had a particularly gruesome method of killing his victims. He strapped them to a metal table, and, if they were too short, he would stretch them by their arms and legs. If they were too long for it, he would quite literally cut them down to size until they fit. Luckily, even Procrustes was no match for Theseus, and the hero continued on his way. By the time Theseus reached Athens, news of his conquest had spread all throughout Greece, and he was a well-known hero. Aegeus, unaware of his relation, invited him to a grand banquet. He was worried that Theseus might overthrow him as king, and planned to poison him. This was actually suggested by the devious Medea, who had control over Aegeus, and realized the son would interrupt that. Luckily, just as Aegeus handed Theseus the poison cup, the young hero drew his sword, the same one from behind the stone. The king immediately realized what he had done, and Theseus was welcomed into Athens with open arms. As it happens, King Minos, who was the king of Crete, was in a great feud with King Aegeus.
Aegeus, you Androgeus, my one and only son, how will you possibly repent for your actions?
Just for the record, Minos, I sent him out to kill a bull. Who could have guessed that the bull would kill him instead? It's all just an unfortunate incident.
Well then, allow me to claim the soon-to-be true downfall of Athens as a mere unfortunate incident as well, shall we, Aegeus? I'll destroy this place right now!
Oh, Minos, you wouldn't do that, would you?
Try me. Guards!
Please, Minos, spare Athens. I'll comply with anything you say. Just don't harm my kingdom.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Well then. Every 9 years, you shall send to me 7 youths and 7 maidens, from Athens, of course, to be sacrificed to the Minotaur.
That's absolutely horrid.
Would you rather see your precious kingdom burned to the ground? I see we have a deal.
When Minos couldn't bear to sacrifice a beautiful bull given to him by Poseidon, the said god punished him by making his wife fall madly in love with the bull. Eventually, the wife gave birth to the grotesque creature known as the Minotaur. Minos didn't kill it, and instead made Daedalus, a brilliant inventor, build an impossible labyrinth and place the Minotaur in the center. There was no way to escape. Just around the time Theseus arrived in Athens, it was time for Aegeus to send the sacrifices. Immediately, Theseus volunteered to be one of them. He was praised for his bravery, but what no one knew was that the hero planned to slay the Minotaur once and for all. Before he left, he told his father that he would sail away with black sails. If he survived, Theseus would raise white sails to let his father know he was safe.
King Minos' daughter, Ariadne, saw Theseus passing by on his way to the labyrinth and fell madly in love at first sight. She begged Daedalus for a way to escape the labyrinth.
Please, Daedalus, help me save my one true love.
I don't mean to be rude, but you've never even spoken to us.
Just help me out here.
Very well then. Then tell your one true love to take this ball of thread. Tie it to the entrance and unravel it as he goes. And follow the thread back to find the way out. That is all I can offer you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I shall never forget you for as long as I live.
Woman.
Theseus, Theseus, I have a way to help you out of the labyrinth.
Hello, random citizen. What do you possess?
First, you must promise to wed me and take me to Athens with you.
Consider your wish granted. Now, how can I escape?
Okay, I present to you this ball of thread.
Oh, it's great.
You know, it's what you do with it. And that's how it works.
That's brilliant. I shall come claim you after I defeat the Minotaur. Goodbye, fair maiden. The next time I see you shall be our wedding night.
He's so dreamy.
Theseus was led into the labyrinth.
I shall wait until the Minotaur is asleep. Then I have a better chance of overcoming him. Now is my chance.
And he's dead. Woo!
Yeah.
We shall leave before Minos learns of our victory. Let's set sail at once.
At this point, the story could take two turns, and we need your help to decide which version you believe. Now listen carefully, I don't want to repeat this, okay? Do you want A, Theseus leaves Ariadne on an island to die, or B, Theseus is tragically separated from Ariadne by a really big storm?
Ariadne dies.
It's a serious vote. Leave her on an island.
Serious vote.
You voted her on an island. Leave her on an island.
Leave her.
Theseus, this island sure is nice, but why did you bring me here?
Ooh, this is awkward. Listen, I'm gonna go now, and you're gonna stay here. It's not you, it's me. I'm dumping you. Quite literally, actually. I'm dumping you here on this island. Don't try to follow me.
Wait, Theseus? No!
Theseus did not care about the fate of Ariadne, but as it turned out, fate was on her side. Dionysus came and found her, close to death, and rescued her. Celebrating and eager to return home, Theseus accidentally forgot to raise the white flags to let his father know he was alive.
Drink up, my men. We shall return to Athens as kings. Celebrate and know that my father awaits us as home. We have nothing to worry about and no responsibilities whatsoever.
Theseus, I'm so seasick. Do you suppose we could stop off that island for a minute?
Of course, my love. I hope you won't mind if I stay on the boat and make a few repairs.
Not at all. What's the worst that could happen?
Unfortunately, the worst happened. A giant storm blew Theseus away from the island and away from Ariadne.
Theseus, come back to me. Please do not go this way. God, spare me this heartache. Bring a ship back before it's too late.
So long at sea, my love is nowhere to be found. Have the gods no heart? Was it fate that tore us apart? Aha!
At last, Theseus washed ashore on the island where Ariadne was stranded.
At long last, show yourself, my love.
Alas, Theseus had not come soon enough, and Ariadne was dead.
No!
Heartbroken, Theseus continued home, but he forgot one very important detail.
Ariadne, why have you left me?
Theseus?
I'm not crying.
Okay, I was just wondering, didn't we need that for something? It had something to do with your father?
Silence! Can't you see I'm grieving over my lost love? Leave me be.
Black sails. My son is dead. I can't bear to live without him. The sail is clearly black. There are no other options. Goodbye, cruel world.
I'm home. Where are you? Father! Why would you ever do such a thing? It's not as if you received a sign that I was dead or anything. Oh. I shall name the sea the agent after my father. King. Theseus married Phaedra, Ariadne's sister. Together they visited Theseus' son, Hippolytus, who had been living in the south and had grown into a fine young man who was both athletic and a magnificent hunter. However, there was fault in his way of thinking that instigated some discrepancies between him and Aphrodite.
Who would be foolish enough to fall in love? Bah, what a joke. Love is for fools. I shall worship only Artemis, the chaste and great huntress.
This boy dares not only defy me, but call love foolish? This is outrageous, unacceptable. I shall place a curse on him, yes, and bring him to his demise. He scorns love, eh? Well then, I wonder how he would react if his stepmother were to fall in love with him.
Oh. This feeling, could it be love? But for whom? Wait, no, this is awful. That's my stepson. Oh, this can't be. Why can't I escape this feeling? My sinful love for my own stepson is too great. I now know what I must do. There is no other way.
No, I must save the mistress. I can't let this happen. Young master, please, save the mistress.
There's no way I'm going to do that. Sorry. The very thought of love repulses me. Just saying that word leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Not to mention, she's my stepmother. Incest is absolutely vile.
Not in Greece.
But
Young
that is
master,
true.
please, you have to save her.
No, no.
Oh, no. Wait. Young master, wait. Young master.
You pitiable wretch trying to make me betray my father. All women, vile women. Every one of them vile. I shall never enter this house, except when my father is in it.
Wait, young master. I'll still help you, mistress.
Hush, you've done what you can. I shall settle my own affairs.
Oh my God, mistress! No!
What has happened? Why is Phaedra on the floor? My goodness, all this blood. Why, she's dead. What happened? Tell me right now.
Oh, master, it's too horrible. Save her yourself.
Oh, dearest and best, this is your seal. Yours who will never smile up at me again. This letter cries aloud. The words speak. They have a tongue. Know all of you that my son laid violent hands upon my wife. O Poseidon God, hear me while I curse him.
I heard a lot of noises. What happened? Why is she sleeping on the floor? Wait, is she dead?
You dare to ask what happened?
But I really don't know what's going on. It's only natural for me to ask.
There has to be a true yardstick to measure affection by, some way to know who is trustworthy and who is not. You want to know what happened? Fine, I'll tell you. Your stepmother is dead because you laid simple violent hands upon her poor soul. The words written in her letter outweigh any words you could possibly speak.
But that's not true, Father.
You have been banished from this land. Go to your ruin, and go at once.
Wait, Father. I'm in no way charismatic, nor do I have a witness to prove my innocence. The only one is dead. However, all I can do is swear by Zeus above, I've never touched a single hair on your wife, never wished to. I never gave her a single thought. May I die in wretchedness if I'm guilty.
Then go die in wretchedness this instant, for you are undoubtedly guilty.
But
The body,
Father, but
the body
Father-
lying stone cold on the floor proves both Phaedra's truth and the existence of your crime.
But Father,
What are you still doing here? You've been banished from this land. Go away. I don't want to ever see your face
please,
again.
Father, you've got to believe me.
Do not touch me. Don't you dare ask for forgiveness.
I'm not asking for forgiveness, for I'm not guilty of any crime. I'm pleading for a trust. So please, Father, do not believe in the tale that Phaedra created.
I'm done listening to deceitful words. Leave.
Father!
Leave! Oh, Poseidon, you've heard my curse upon the boy. Fill it now.
He's sick.
I do not come to bring you help, Theseus, but only pain, to show you that your son was honorable.
Goddess Artemis?
Your wife was guilty, mad with love for him, and yet she fought her passion, and she died.
What?
What she wrote in that letter was false.
This can't be.
Are you doubting my words?
No. Oh. What have I done? Guards, bring back Hippolytus.
He's here.
Goddess Artemis, I cannot thank you enough. You've proven my innocence. I cannot thank you enough.
Hush, my brave warrior. Save your breath.
My goddess, your offspring is dying.
And none other can replace you, dearest friend to me.
Oh, son, what am I to do? How can I undo the errors that have been done unto you?
Father, dear Father, it was not your fault. How could you have known?
I would have known had I not been such a fool. Oh, if only I could die for you, my son.
He's gone.
No!
Take heart in this, Theseus. It was not you that killed him. Hippolytus will never be forgotten by humanity. He will forever... Hippolytus, right? Yeah, okay. He will not forever be remembered and the songs sung and stories told by men.
A good friend of Theseus named Pirithous, who is much like Theseus in the sense that they are both adrenaline junkies, took Theseus on his final great adventure, a trip down to the underworld, in pursuit of a new wife he'd laid his eyes on, Persephone. However, Hades was aware of their intentions before they even arrived in the underworld and decided to have some fun.
Isn't it awfully quiet?
We're in the land of the dead, Pirithous. What were you expecting? A huge welcome party?
Well, that is exactly what
Whoa.
the two of you should expect. Welcome to my kingdom, brave souls. I see that you're not dead yet, so what brings you here on this fine day?
We realized that Underworld is the greatest place that we have yet to explore, so we decided to come and take a look.
Well, why didn't you say so? You two are most certainly welcome here. Come, have a seat, mortals, and I shall continue to grace you with my presence. No. Not those chairs. These chairs.
Alas, the two men could not speak because they had lost their ability to think. The seat they're sitting upon is called the chair of forgetfulness. Whoever sits on it forgets everything. Luckily, Hercules came to Theseus' rescue when the hero arrived in the underworld and freed his cousin from Hades' grasp.
Hey, wait, who are you guys? Really? Silent treatment? Fine. Come on, let's get out.
No. Not that one. You can take this man, but leave this one here. He was the one who originally devised the plan to kidnap my lovely Persephone.
Alright.
When Theseus returned to the living, he found that he was no longer welcome in Athens due to the uprisings against him that were stirred up by an Athenian noble by the name of Theseus. So he fled to the island of Syros, where he stayed with King Lycomedes, an old friend of his.
Old friend, I cannot thank you enough for allowing me to take refuge on your island. The world out there, my homeland, simply despises me, though I've done nothing wrong.
There, it's okay, you still have me.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Are you Theseus, the Greek hero? I have to get an autograph.
Did she just... Oh, don't mind her. I'm sure she'll come back for your autograph. See?
Oh, almost forgot. You just like write a little note on there. It's like Theseus' wife.
This is ridiculous. That has happened at least 15 times in the past hour. Not a single one of my subjects wished for an autograph from me, their very own ruler.
There, friend. It's okay. Still have me.
I don't want you here anymore.
Did you say something?
Oh, no.
Theseus!
Why is it that my guest has more fame than me in my own land? Not a single one of my subjects admire me as they did before. Oh no. What if they want to replace me with Theseus? Oh, no. Maybe they haven't thought of it yet. I'm sure they will soon enough. I must find a way to get rid of Theseus before that happens.
People are quite lively like him. I like him.
So you like him enough to plot to dethrone me, eh?
Huh?
Just kidding. Let's go for a walk.
Haven't we been walking for the past 2 hours?
Well, see that lovely cliff right there? Yeah, right there. I heard you can get a lovely view of the Aegean Sea from there. Let's go.
Sure. Friend, the view from up here sure is nice, but may I ask why we're walking so close to the edge?
A bit of danger is good, no? Living on the wild side. You like that, right?
Yes. Oh, how I wish I could speak to my father once more.
I could help you with that. What's that saying again? Like father, like son. Hope you enjoy your chat.
And so ends the amazing yet tragic tale of Theseus, Greece's second greatest hero.